Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, making our Christmas memories.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's food shopping day, and as always, I am very, very rushed. I had loads to do this morning, an appointment to be at and stuff right in the middle of the day. So food shopping, I didn't actually get, I'm out of breath. I didn't actually get down to Sainsburys until 1 o'clock. It's now 2:30 and I need to go on the school run in half an hour. But I'm going to show you what we've got. Summer is going to, she doesn't know it yet, but Summer's going to put it away for me once I've finished and I go on the school run. Because she's off school today with the lurgy. Honestly, if I had £10 for every time I've called a school in the last month to tell them that someone's ill, I would have all my shopping for free, because it just seems to be constant. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all out, show you what we've got. I've got some more Christmas bits, got some bargains with got loads of extra points, used some points, and I'm going to show you what I've got, what Christmas bits I've got, what meals we're having, I'm not actually 100% sure, and tell you how much it cost today. It's still 15% colleague discount, which is great, and I had Nectar points, so I got some more money off as well. But anyway, I'll just put it out and I'll show you. Now I've got it all out. I don't feel like I've got as much as I thought I did, but I'll let you guys tell me in the comments what you think. I've got 2 milks, 1 2-litre apple juice. I've been a bit silly with milkshake, so I picked up chocolate, strawberry, banana, and then I went further down and automatically picked up the Happy Monkey milkshakes that I always pick up for the little ones. So now I've got lots of milkshake and spent like a £5 on milkshake, which is silly. But this on the weekend, if it lasts till the weekend, I'll have to hide it in the back of the fridge. I'll do maybe freak shakes for breakfast with the kids. That sort of every weekend I'm doing something with the elf that's a little bit more fun. And during the week, I'm just moving it about. In fact, last night I forgot, because otherwise they get up stupidly early in the morning because they're so excited about the elf. So I've kind of simmered the elf down this year, unless it's the weekend. So if I can hide those milkshakes, they can have those on the weekend and do freak shakes. So yeah, I spent quite a lot of money on milkshake. I've got 1 pack of Dairylea Dunkers. There's only a couple of days left of college, but Reese loves one of those in his bag for college. Chicken tikka slices gave me, they were cheaper. They were on my prices, and cheese and beans ones gave me loads of extra points. They're currently on offer for £2, which is a lot considering how cheap they used to be, how much they've gone up in price. But yeah, I think I paid £1.57 for the tikka and £2 for the cheese and beans, but I got about 60p of Nectar by buying the cheese and bean ones. I got some garlic breads to go with spaghetti bolognese. I just got 1 packet of Frubes. I've got some Just Roll pastry and some sausage meat, and on the weekend I'm going to do some making sausage rolls with the kids. These are on offer at the moment for £1, and Reese and Sienna both really enjoy those, so I've got 2 packs of them. I haven't got a lot of yoghurt this week. Last week I bought loads, didn't I? Do you remember I had like 2 packs of Oreo, split pots? They barely got eaten. I mean, there's still some in the fridge. So it was a case of going, can you kids eat these yogurts? Because I need the room in the fridge in the end. So they didn't really eat very much. So I haven't bought as much this week. Mince, that was the only mince I could get. They had no big trays of 1 kilogram, no 5%, nothing. It was crazy. Sainsburys have had a big shift around of their stock. I know this because Jamie did overtime on Sunday because they were doing all of the changeover. So there's all of the Christmas party selection stuff, all your Christmas nibbles, all the fresh stuff, all the turkeys, big joints of meat. And that's had to go in, other stuff has been moved to make room for that, and mince seems to be one of those things, because that was the only mince I could get. So I don't like using 20%, I prefer to get a 5%, but I'm going to make a spaghetti bolognese and I can just fry it off and drain off the excess fat. I've got sausages, they're going to make a toad in the hole. I've got 1 tray of chicken, and I have 1 also in the freezer that we didn't eat last week. So I've got spaghetti bolognese, sausage, toad and whole, 2 chicken meals, that's 4 meals. I'm not sure if I've got a whole week's worth of meals, but that doesn't matter because I'll explain in a minute how I'm going to work when I do the Christmas food shop. So yeah, one chicken's going to do sweet chilli chicken and noodles, which we didn't end up having last week, and the other, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to think about doing whatever I do with it when the day comes. I've got ham, bacon for paninis, some field pasta for Riley. He didn't have any last week, so I've picked him up some for this week. I've got some chorizo and pepperami slices. That's for, again, in paninis or sandwiches. Cheese for Christmas. I'm sorry, it's really dark when I move the camera into this corner. I picked up another smoked cheddar. I had one of these last week, but I took it to our friends because everyone that went to my friends for cheese and nibbles night took a cheese and some like nibbles. So I ended up taking that one with me. So I've replaced that one. And I also got this Taste the Difference one. It's Yorkshire, Wensleydale and cherry. So I've got one with cranberry, but I fancy trying the one with cherry. At the moment, these ones are £2. And these ones are on special offer for £2. So you can get the Taste the Difference nicer ones for the same price as the cheaper ones. So that's 2 more cheeses. And then I also picked up this David Stowe cheese. Kev absolutely loves this cheese and it's very rarely on offer. It still was £3.50, but it's going away with the other cheeses for Christmas. I haven't bought any ordinary cheese for us because we bought one of those massive blocks, the Mary Ann's ones, the other day when we made macaroni cheese. So I've got loads of that left, so I'm just going to use that up. I've got frozen chicken steaks because, again, they're always an easy meal, or chicken wraps or whatever. I always buy those every week if we've used the ones I bought the previous week, which we did. We had chicken wraps one night. Tonight we're going to have pizza because it's swimming night. So I've got a barbecue chicken and a chicken and pesto. I think it's pesto. Chicken and herb, but on the label on the shelf it says pesto. These ice lollies were on my prices for 90p and gave me 120 points. I picked up 2 of these thin and crispy pepperoni ones, but then when I went back to get something that I'd forgotten, excuse the pan of gravy. That's the gravy from last night's dinner that needs washing up. The kids have done the washing up after tea, but they always fail to turn around and look what's left on the cooker. And I've been out all day, so I haven't done it. It's on my agenda. My whole day is running away with me today. I've got to do swimming lessons yet. Yeah, so then I went down to get something I'd forgotten, and this was on the reduced for £2.69, a really yummy pizza. So I think I'm going to do the 2 good colours, one of the pepperonis and that one, and then the other pepperoni one can just go in the freezer. And then I got some of these extra crispy skin-on chips to go with it. So we're going to have pizza, chips, coleslaw, and any salady bits I can find in the salad drawer that needs using up. So that's everything for fresh and frozen, and I've got the rest out on the table because, like I said, I'm in a rush. I need to go and pick the kids up from school. I'm going to start over this side. I've got a big tray of Pepsi Max. They are currently £8, and then with my 15% off, it makes it £6.80 for 24 cans. So I'm going to pop those away again for Christmas. I've got a loaf of white bread and a packet of wraps, some washing liquid, a squash, crisps. I've just got 6 packs of Skips and 6 packs of these paprika. Again, feel like I'm buying the same thing all the time, but because I've bought these so many times, they were now on my prices for £1.37. And again, it's stuff that I know the kids like. Paninis, I've got 2 packs of those. These have gone up in price. They were 99p, which was the same as Aldi. They're now 125. I've no idea what they are in Aldi. I do need to go to Aldi though to get some part-baked rolls, so I'll have a look when I'm in there. But that's just for doing paninis. Snacky stuff, I've got some Go Ahead fruit slices. These are one of those things we used to buy all the time, and then the kids went off of them because they ate them so much, but we haven't had them for months and months, so I picked some up just to see if they, you know, if anyone likes them again after eating so many of them. Brunch bars, party rings were on my prices for 57p because those have rocketed up in price now to 75p a pack when they used to be at most 55 to 60p, but they've shot right up. I've got some Viscounts, Viscount, whatever you call them. I picked up some of these Christmas mini rolls. Now I don't know if they've even got a Christmas picture on them when you take them out of the packet, or whether they're just going to be plain, but it is Christmas dinner day on Friday and Riley requested to not have the Christmas dinner at school. So I was going to make him a Christmassy lunchbox instead. So I'm hoping they've got something Christmas themed on them. Some sweet chili crackers, because we love just to open those up and just pick at them on the kitchen side. That's what me and Kev were doing on the weekend when we were so busy. We were rushing around doing things. None of us had eaten. So I just took those out of the cupboard and we were just nibbling on them whilst we were doing all the things we needed to do. Biscuits, I've just got some bourbons and some shortbreads. I've got some gold bars and some cherry bakewells. Haven't had cherry bakewells for ages and they gave me 100 and something extra points. Penne pasta, spaghetti to go with the spaghetti bolognese, obviously. Cereal. I went in the cereal cupboard this morning and there was 3 boxes that were empty and it was just the empty box in there. So there was me thinking we had loads of cereal. We didn't have any. So I've got some malted Wheaties, some honey nut and some chocolate hazelnut squares, which does one breakfast in this house. Once they all have a bowl of them, that's it, they're all gone. Then Christmassy bits, I have got some of these cinnamon bun inspired cookies. I think they sound amazing. They might not make it to Christmas. They quite possibly definitely won't make it to Christmas because I fancy opening them right now because I love cinnamon. So yeah, cinnamon bun inspired cookies. Some After Eights currently on offer for £2. I love those as well. The Mr. Kipling Frosty Fancies. Oh, so good. And they were on offer. I think they were £1.25. I've got another Christmas present for the dog. That was £3.50 and it's got 4 packs of treats in it. So those treats are normally £1 a pack. So it does work out cheaper getting it in the Christmas festive box. So that's another Christmas present for the dog. And I've got some of those savoury crackers as well to go in the Christmas box. Then tinsy sort of stuff, haven't got very much. I've got some Worcester sauce that I just needed to buy some more because we've run out. Honey that we use with our sweet chilli chicken, we've run out, so I've got some of that. Condensed milk so I can try fudge again. Me and Kev are having a bit of a fudge war because my fudge was so disastrous. He then the next day had to show off and make his fudge, but I thought his fudge was too chewy. And my friend Lydia, when we were around her house on Saturday night, her fudge was really creamy. So I'm going to use her recipe and make fudge in the slow cooker, and I'm going to beat Kev. There is a fudge war going on inside our house. Are the teachers going to get fudge as planned as their Christmas gift? Probably not, because they break up in 2 days and I haven't even, I'm just, you know, life is just too crazy for me to handle at the moment. But there is a fudge war going on. So I got some more condensed milk and it's currently now on offer. It was £1.80, now it's £1.25. I've got some of this Christmas chutney. If you've never tried this, it is so yummy, so nice. So that is going in the Christmas stuff as well. Some tomato puree, some more hoisin and garlic stir fry. Why did we use one of those? We didn't have that meal that I intended, but somehow we used one of those. Kev said, oh, I can't even remember, but he did say, don't forget to buy more stir fry sauce because I've used it, but I can't remember what he used it in. These are 30p, half price at the moment. Don't know if that's a clearance or just an offer, but it's the chopped tomatoes with garlic. They also had the ones with herbs, and they are 30p a carton, which is cheaper than buying. I normally buy 4 tins of plain chopped tomatoes and that cost me £1.80. So this is a lot cheaper. So I picked up 8 of those. Shampoo, did I say? I've got some shampoo and some deodorant that I needed to pick up. And then vegetable wise, I've just got some peppers, some garlic, onions, mushrooms, basil again, because we use this most weeks and I need to learn how to keep a plant alive. I did get some good tips on how to keep plants alive in the last video, so thank you for that. I've got some parsley and I've got carrots and parsnips. They're going to make a soup. I'm going to make that soup again, the roasted vegetable, spicy kind of carrots, parsnips. It was lovely. I think I vlogged it. I can't remember. Yes, I did. But I'm going to make that again. That's why I need to go to Aldi for crusty rolls. I've got some sweet potato, some chilies, some jacket potatoes. For me at lunchtime, I'm terrible for not eating throughout the day. So I thought if I get some baked potatoes, I can maybe make myself a jacket potato and actually properly eat, because I'll go all day without eating and then by dinner time I'm starving and I'm picking on stuff that I shouldn't be picking on out of the cupboard. I've got an iceberg lettuce, a swede, fruit. I've got just 6 gala apples, some grapes, some onions, some plums, some bananas and some extra special, because they were on offer, making them cheaper than normal ones, easy peelers, and so did I say plums? Anyway, but that's my fruit and veg. So that is all my shopping. I'm going to tell you about it in the car, because I need to get my bum in the car and up to the school. Apologies for this now awful lighting. I never did get to tell you the total of the shopping before I picked the kids up from school. Things have all been very, very rushed. I'm running 2 vlogs together today, a daily vlog and the food vlog. So I'm currently sat outside B&M because I've been doing some Christmas shopping this evening. And I thought, oh, I need to finish the food haul by telling you how much I spent. So today's receipt, not quite as big as the one last week. And the savings not as big, but still good. So that shopping came to £155.17. I then had 15% colleague discount of £23.27. I then used £10 worth of nectar redemption. So altogether the shopping was £121.90. There was also a £6 present that was for Summer that I didn't show you because she was in the front room when I was doing the haul. So yeah, so that's not too bad. Obviously there wasn't as much food there as what we would usually have. The reason for that is that it's Christmas in 11 days, and I'm trying to time when I do my food shopping, as well as Kev saying to me, do not buy too much food shopping because I need the freezer space for all the Christmas meat that I've ordered from the butchers. So I couldn't buy too much, because when I buy like a lot of fresh meat, sometimes some of it has to go into the freezer because we just don't have the fridge space. So I had to rein myself in a little bit with food shopping and just get exactly what we needed, and then over the next week work down the cupboards and stuff ready for the bigger Christmas food shop. So my plan is, if I can make this food shopping last me from today, which is Wednesday, through until Tuesday, then I can go food shopping on Tuesday, and that food shop will include Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and that will take me right the way then through until the following Tuesday, which is that bit of time between Christmas and New Year, and also before Felicity's birthday. And then I'll do another food shop, just a normal weekly food shop, but added in bits for whatever we're going to do for tea on Lissy's birthday, and probably a birthday cake. So that's why the shopping, there is not as much meals food wise than what I had last week, but then I did do such a big shop last week that I didn't need such a big shop this week. So that's why I said I feel like there's not a lot here for how much it cost, but I still think that's reasonably good. £122. I would have been 132 obviously, or whatever I said it was after discount, if I hadn't have taken off that nectar money as well. But I got stupid amount of extra points. So I had 3 times points, so 3 times my spend. I then had, obviously the points for the spend would have been like 120, times that by 3. I then picked up loads of extras that got me loads of nectar extra points, and I had loads and loads. I had 40 something nectar offers where you get your extra points. I didn't use them all because I didn't need everything that was on there giving me extra points, but I did get the items that gave me the most points. Apart from, I could have bought a bottle of lemon squash and that would have given me like 100 points or something, but I was like, it's now 4 times strength, so that's the equivalent of 2 big bottles, and only Riley and Felicity eat lemon squash, so I'd have lemon squash forever, so I didn't bother doing that one. But there was lots of extra points. It came to over 1,000 extra with the offers that come on the nectar card, and then the 3 times my spend as well. So I had £16 in nectar when I went in. I took £10 off, which would have brought me down to £6, and I think that with what I've got today, I'm probably going to be back up and over £10 again. So that's really good. I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, that was this week's food shop. Like I say, that should last me through now until early next week, and then it will be the big, I say big Christmas food shop, but it won't really be a big food shop because I've been picking bits up the last couple of weeks. So we've got the meat from the butchers, and yeah, got the meat from the butchers, and I've got all of the chocolate and biscuits and all of that. So really my food shop isn't going to be, hopefully, too much than usual because I've spread it out over the last couple of weeks buying those extra bits. But either way, I'll do a Christmas food shopping video, and I'm not going, obviously I just said I'm going to go on Tuesday or Wednesday. Last year I went food shopping on Christmas Eve and I went crazy. I was out shopping. Me and Lindsay were out for hours. We went around all the supermarkets. We got some amazing bargains, like 75% off turkeys and just loads of stuff that was really knocked down in price, which is brilliant. But to be fair, it ate into my Christmas Eve and I was sick of the sight of turkey by the middle of January, and I still had, I think we ate one of those turkeys that I got reduced at Easter. It was in the freezer, in our way, you know, taking up freezer space for so long. So I'm not going to fall into that trap this year of doing my food shopping on Christmas Eve in hope to get bargains. So instead I've done it nice and steadily up to Christmas, and I can enjoy Christmas Eve at home with the kids, which is where I should be, not traipsing around the supermarkets. So anyway, I'm going to head home now. Sorry about this lighting. The worst thing about vlogging in the winter is your day is so short. Not only is your day short anyway, like you've got less hours because less daylight hours, but I'm always apologising for rubbish lighting. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.